guys, what's up? Welcome to Reality Hut. I'm just here talking about The Bachelor, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so this week we're coming back from not having The Bachelor last week because of football. So it's a 2-hour episode, so buckle up because it's a wild ride. It's a little exhausting because of Shanae, and she's just, I hate her so much. Oh my gosh, I can't even sit there. It's like, ugh, like you just grind your teeth and you're like, oh my gosh, that is like the worst thing I've ever seen on TV. Like, you are horrible. At the beginning of the episode is all about Cassidy, and it's just like a matter of like, did she FaceTime that guy, her friends with benefits, before she got on the show? Clayton determines that she did and that he doesn't like it, so he takes the rose back and sends her home. Everybody's just sitting there and they're like in the other room like talking about it, like they can see them, and so they're like judging their like how the conversation is going by their body language and stuff. And so everybody's just like sitting there looking, and they're like, some of them are like, she talks a lot, she's using her hands a lot, and like anyway, Clayton gets up and walks away abruptly, and then Cassidy like basically chases him and is like crying, and it's just like dramatic. And she goes upstairs, and then he meets her back upstairs later and basically tells her that she's going home. And in that amount of time, the girls are talking about things that she said to them, and one of the girls is like, yeah, she asked me like what my exit interview is going to be like when you get into the limo, like Cassidy was planning it out or something, how it was going to be. And so I wrote down she gone. And then I wrote, how's your exit interview going to be, honey? How's it going to be? And I was like, yeah, just amazed because she was ugly crying like so bad. I was like, I don't know if she planned this out or what. She's just genuinely surprised that she's going. She's not going to get any more of her screen time, and she's just so sad about it. Anyway, I'd gladly take Cassidy over Shanae, though. I can't stand her. Shanae's like a Cassidy wannabe. So for the rose ceremony, I wrote down who all gets picked, but we'll skip that. Except for Kate got booted instead of Shanae. And there's 18 girls left. And then there was like a disclaimer. And I think it's because of the one-on-one that happens, which is such a downgrade one-on-one. Like, they did basic stuff. They did a relay race and ran around in their underwear, broke open piñatas. I was like, dude, like, I'd take the helicopter ride on a yacht over that any day. But I guess that's probably what he was testing, to see if she would be like cool with it, in how she would react to it, and get to know her a little bit better and put her in an awkward situation and see like how she reacts. Yeah, so she passed the test. She got a rose, Sarah. Anyway, it was pretty embarrassing for them. Like, he like sung and she sung like in their underwear in like the middle of a square in front of people. It's just laughing. So for the dinner, they get to go to the Van Gogh museum thing, display thing, and they have dinner there, and then there's music, and they get to dance and stuff. I thought it was really cute. So the first group date is like a therapy session, and they get all deep and talk about everything. And he just really shows that he's a really kind guy and very understanding person. They all open up about deep stuff and get to talk. Yeah, and then the next group date is more fun. It's like Baywatch theme, and they have an ex-Baywatcher host it. I forget her name already. Anyway, they do like a competition for like more time with Clayton, and they do like just funny stuff, and they do like a slow-mo running like bit where they're all slow-mo running all sexy, and it's just funny. And Gabby wins, and she's so funny. She's such a goof. It like makes me happy. So anyway, so Gabby wins, and so she gets to spend a little extra time with Clayton, and then they do a cocktail party afterward with that group, and it's full of drama because Shanae's there, and Shanae goes to Clayton and is like, I'm being bullied and blah blah blah, all this stuff, and she's like, I'm not dramatic. And I'm like, girl, you are so dramatic. You are the worst. I can't, oh gosh. I put, upset. And then, yeah, and then I put, like, is there a 2-on-1 coming? Because that's what it's boiling down to, because Shanae has such a problem. Yeah, it's just, there's gotta be a 2-on-1, because Shanae's not gonna drop it. And I hope she goes home. And then Gabby gets the rose, and then there's no rose ceremony. So that's the end. That's the end. It was mostly about Shanae, which is horrible. It gave me a freaking headache. So I hope she goes home in a very dramatic way. And God, during the women tell all, it's gonna be, she is gonna, oh my gosh, she said the worst. She was like, what did she say? The ADD thing again. I'm like, girl, you look so mean. Like, you're upsetting half of America. Like, you realize how many people have ADHD and you're like belittling it? Like, go take a freaking, like, go like educate yourself a little bit or something. Good night. Anyway, that's the end.